Hey everyone! Have you ever played with building blocks? You take one block, snap on another one, and you can build something totally amazing? Well, guess what? In Arabic, we can do the exact same thing, but with words. Today, we are going to be word architects. So let's grab our first block and get started. So, pop on your thinking caps, or maybe your construction hats, because we are about to build some incredible Arabic words together. You ready? Let's do this. All right, first things first. We're starting with level 1. We're going to learn how to take just one single word block and, like magic, turn it into two. And here it is, our very first block. This is the Arabic word for book, and we say it like this: kitab. You try it. Kitab. Awesome. Right now, it's just one book, kind of lonely all by itself. But what if we want to give it a friend? Okay, the secret is so easy, it really is like magic. You just take our word kitab, and you snap on a special little sound block at the end. It's the Aani sound, and boom, we get Kitabani. We just built the word for two books. How cool is that? It's like a secret power for words. Okay, building a pair of the same thing is pretty cool, for sure. But now, get ready for Arabic's real superpower. Sometimes it can build a pair out of two things that are completely different. Let's check it out. So this amazing power has a special name. It's called Taghlib. The best way to think about it is like this. When you have two different things, one of the words gets to be the team captain, and it represents the whole pair. It's the one word that gets to speak for both. Okay, look at this. You have a father, and you have a mother, To make one single word for the two parents, Arabic chooses the word for father, to be the team captain. Then it adds that special an ending we learned, and you get al-abawan. It literally sounds like the two fathers, but it's actually a secret code word for both parents together. Here's another amazing one. How do you talk about the sun, Shams, and the moon, Qamar, at the same time? Simple. In this pair, the sun is the team captain. You just say al-Shamsan, which sounds like the two suns, and everybody who speaks Arabic knows you mean both the sun and the moon. It's just so clever. Now this one is like a trip in a time machine. A long time ago, out in the desert, dates and water were two of the most important things you could have. So to talk about them together, people gave them a special nickname, al-Aswadan, which means the two black ones. Why? Probably because dates are so dark in color. It was their secret word for the two things they needed most to survive. This special rule is so important, it's even in the Holy Quran. In the beautiful story of Prophet Yusuf, when he finally meets his family again after so long, the Quran says he drew his abaway, his two parents, close to him. See? It uses that very same special word pair we just learned from mother and father. All right, architects, we have totally mastered pairs. But what happens when we want to talk about a whole big group of things? Well, it's time to go from building a small house to building a giant tower. That's right. To build higher and talk about groups that have three or more things, we can't use our Aani block anymore. We need a brand new, super special group block. You ready to see what it is? And here it is. Let's say we start with one Muslim. To make a whole group of Muslims, we snap on our new sound block, Una. And just like that, click, we have Muslimuna. A single word for a whole group. We're just adding these blocks to build bigger and bigger ideas. Now, here is the most important rule for this new block. It is not for two. This is our special tower building block for groups of 3 or 4 or 100 or even 1,000,000. Anytime you've got 3 or more, this is the block you're going to use. Now, you know how when you're building with real blocks, you can't just stick any piece anywhere you want? There are some simple rules to make it all work. Well, the same thing is true for our amazing word blocks. So, here is the biggest rule for our Una tower block. Think of it like a VIP pass. It's a special block that's mostly used for thinking beings, like people. It doesn't usually work for objects, like our book, and it doesn't usually work for animals. It's a VIP block mainly for groups of people. This makes it super clear. What if we have a name like Muhammad? Well, that's a person, so yes, you can totally say Muhammaduna. But what about Hilal, the crescent moon? That's an object, so that's a no. And Lahik, the name of a famous horse, that's an animal, so it doesn't get the special block either. See, the rule is actually pretty simple once you know. Wow, just look at everything we built today. We started with just a single block. Then we learned the dual block, Aani, to make a perfect pair. Then we found that super special amazing pair block for two totally different things. And finally, we learned how to build huge word towers with the plural block una. You are all officially Arabic word architects. Amazing job! We've found some really incredible pairs today. The sun and the moon, a mother and a father. But you know what? There are so many more of these secret code words hiding in Arabic, just waiting to be discovered. So now, I've got a challenge for you. What amazing word pairs can you find? I bet you can find some incredible ones. Keep building and keep exploring.
It is the Dhamma.
Excellent. To practice more with us, subscribe to Tafheem-E-Nahw today.